like Cheek said, I mean, the first thing we had was the guitars.
Yeah.
I never thought about singing. I just really thought about playing the guitar.
Right.
And then it was the organ, and then there were the percussions and so on and so forth. I mean, I really never, to be honest with you, I never saw myself as a singer until this started happening, right? Because before, my voice was very, very different. I mean, so I sang, but I wasn't a singer until I found this voice. And then I'm like, oh.
Wow.
So singing for me didn't happen until I was much older.
Yeah, Tab didn't, originally, his voice wasn't that deep when we first started singing together, playing together.
Yeah.
It just became more deep.
Yeah, so definitely it was always the music for me. That's why if the music comes naturally, right? And technology, then that happened, and then it was always music production, and then it was like, well, maybe you should sing.
Dance for love. I always start to feel this way whenever you're around. It's like a feeling I can't describe. It's like I'm floating 8 feet off the ground. Not 1,000 stars, nor 10,000 stars could ever shine as bright as you. Nothing shines like you, baby. I want you.
I am a part of Man Among Men. Just a part. Tab is such a major part of Man Among Men. The Man Among Men we're not just musicians, singers, writers, we're producers. And that's where I give so much praise to Tab, because Tab became a producer first. He mastered Pro Tools and Reason and other recording software and taught me. Up to that, I really wasn't able to get my sound down like I really heard it in my head, because you take your baby to another producer and they produce it the way that they know how to do it. And so when Tab taught me Pro Tools, then I could really express myself in my music.
So you became more of a technical apprentice, if you will, up under the tutelage of Tab.
That's correct. Tab is IT man. Okay. So if it's anything IT, Tab's gonna master it.
Awesome. So where did you develop your individuality within the group as it relates to you being a vocalist as well as a phenomenal musician?
I think that just developed over time. My influences vocally, Michael Jackson. I've always tried to imitate him, always, and then later on. But people tell me they always heard Smokey Robinson, and I guess I could hear that when I listen to the songs now, because they're a little. Sometimes I think my voice is a little raspy, and that's Smokey. But Michael Jackson, primarily as far as vocally. As far as a musician, the Beatles, they inspired me to play guitar. When I first saw the Beatles on TV and heard that reaction from the audience when they sang "I Want to Hold Your Hand," I said, I gotta learn the guitar because I want that kind of reaction. open and bearing your soul in your music is why something I feel you can feel also, or someone else can feel. A lady a couple days ago, she said our music touched her soul, and that's what we want. That's what we want to do. We want to touch somebody. We want to connect with somebody.
Yeah, the music definitely does that. I mean, you guys, the aura of who you are as a group definitely is stamped on all of the music.
Dance for love. I always start to feel this way whenever you're around.